Good morning, children. Today's science class. Open your textbooks, children. Page number 205. Hope you are safe and staying healthy at home. Children, as we have started fourth lesson, what is the fourth lesson name? What is the fourth lesson name, children? How animals survive. So, we have discussed about types of animals, terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, and today we are going to discuss about adaptation for food. Adaptation for food. So animals can be divided into different categories, children. Already we have studied in second class. What are they? So have you recapped that one? Animals can be divided into different categories based on their eating habits. First one, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers. And in this fourth class, we are going to discuss about parasites. Parasites. So first let us start with herbivores. Are you seeing the picture, children? What are the herbivores here? Horse, rabbit, elephant. So the animals which eat only plants and plant material. So herbivores can eat fruits, leaves, roots, or even any tree bark also. So they usually need to eat often during the day in order to have enough energy. So these animals depends on plants. So that's why they are called as herbivores. The animals that eat only plants or plant products are known as herbivores. Are you seeing herbivores eat plant parts like leaves, roots, fruits, barks, and grasses? So which type of teeth they have? They have sharp front teeth and strong grinding flat teeth so as to break plant materials into smaller pieces and chew them properly. Next, this is about herbivores, children. Have you listened about carnivores? Hmm? What are carnivores, children? Yes, flesh-eating animals are called carnivores. Flesh-eating animals are called carnivores. So, are you seeing this picture? See here, they have classified carnivores, herbivores, omnivores. What you are seeing under carnivores? Lion, fox, tiger. Are you seeing this? These are flesh-eating animals. So the animals that eat flesh of other animals are known as carnivores. For example, lion, tiger, leopard, and wolf. Wolf is nothing but fox only. They have sharp teeth and claws to grasp and tear the flesh. Flesh-eating birds such as, eagle have which type of claws? Sharp claws to catch their prey means dead bodies of animals, and special hooked beaks they have to tear off the flesh. To tear off the flesh. Okay, see here this picture. Are you seeing here lion eating the meat? Here giraffe eating leaves. Next, bear eating flesh, bear eating plants. That topic comes under omnivores. First, you see carnivores, lion eating flesh. No? So, these are carnivores. Next, coming to the omnivores. What are called omnivores, children? Which animals comes under omnivores? We have discussed in third class. Can you give examples about omnivores? Yes, omnivores are nothing but which eat both plants and animals. Which eat both plants and animals. So those are called omnivores. They can eat their food more easily than other animals because they can eat more types of food than either herbivores or carnivores. Are you seeing here gorilla and here bear? Bear will eat plants and also flesh of other animals. So that's why bear and crow are the examples of omnivores. Bear and crow are examples of omnivores. Hope you have understood about herbivores, carnivores, omnivores. Next comes under scavengers. What are scavengers, children? Have you listened about scavengers also? Hmm? What are scavengers? You know about scavengers? Scavengers are nothing but they comes under carnivores only. But which feed on dead and decaying organic matter, they are known as scavengers. Here scavengers means birds will come like eagle, vulture. They will also eat flesh of other animals. No, so carnivores means flesh-eating animals. Here scavengers means flesh-eating birds. Flesh-eating birds. So which birds will eat flesh of animals, other animals? Those are called scavengers. Those are called scavengers. Understood, children? So which birds will come? Vultures, hyenas, eagles. In your textbook also they have given the picture 206. Open 206. See the pictures under scavengers. Eagle is eating flesh of other animals. So those are called scavengers. So now you got an idea about uh, herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, and also scavengers. Scavengers means birds which eat flesh of other animals such as vulture, hyena, and eagles. Next, coming to the parasites. Parasites are nothing but children. These are some animals which we can see small types of insects which derive their nutrition from other living organisms. See here, are you seeing this picture? See, so some living organisms in the ear of buffalo are there. That means they lie on other bodies. These parasites will depend on other body living organisms and take their food. Those are known as parasites. Parasites may live or inside the body of any organism. They are called as known as host. They are called as host. These small insects called lice, children. Lice, lice. So these live on the body of the host. Some will be inside the body of the host. So they will depend on other animals. Okay, for food. They will lie on other bodies and they will take the food. Those types of animals are called parasites. Here are you seeing this insect? On this insect, again small insects are lying and taking some food of these insects. Understood? So the organisms which depend on other organisms, other living organisms for food, they derive their nutrition from other living organisms. Those animals are known as parasites. They can be inside the body or outside the body or on the body. Understood? Those are called parasites. It causes harm to the host. So these are harming the body or not, the body of these living organs. So these are called parasites, which depend on living organisms. So some insects, maybe humans parasites also will be there. They will lie inside. Like in Telugu, we'll say nuli purugulu. So we will get in motion. So those are some parasites, human parasites, which lie inside our body in the stomach. Understood? So those are called parasites. That small insects which derive their nutrition from other living organisms, those are called parasites. Next, coming to the decomposers. Decomposers. Have you listened about the decomposers? What, children? Hmm? What are called decomposers? Decomposers are nothing but such bacteria, fungi, germs. These feed on dead and decaying organic matter and convert them into nutrients to enrich the soil are called decomposers. The bacteria which is formed on the dead and decaying animals, fungus formed on dead and decaying animals, germs will form which is spoiled food or not. Those are called decomposers. They will enrich the soil. They will enrich the soil by converting them in that decaying matter into nutrients. Those are called decomposers. Those are called decomposers. This is up to adaptation for food, children. We have discussed the types of feeding habits of animals: herbivores, omnivores, carnivores, scavengers, parasites, decomposers. Next, we will see about adaptation for protection. Okay, children. Hope you have understood up to here. Thank you.